Well, today is National Fudge Day, so I just can hardly wait to hear more about this. All that chocolatey goodness. Ansley Watson is at Muldoon's Pasties and Gifts in Munising to tell us more about it. Lucky you, Ansley.
I know, right? Good morning, Vicki. So I know somebody else who's excited for National Fudge Day, Mr. Bigfoot over here. So Michigan, of course, holds the nation's capital for fudge, Mackinac Island. So of course we have to make a huge deal out of National Fudge Day. Now this morning I'm standing in Muldoon's Pasties, where they definitely make so much more than pasties, but also homemade fudge. So we're gonna roll up our sleeves and make a great batch of this sweet treat. So I don't know about you, and I don't know about Mr. Bigfoot over here, but I love fudge and I have a huge sweet tooth, so this may be a little dangerous for me, so stay with us. Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
You make the fudge, we'll be willing to eat it, okay? So you do your part, we'll do ours. Thanks, Ansley. Getting ready for the day. Folks, you might want to give yourself just a little extra. And this morning, we're in Munising. It is National Fudge Day, and Ansley Watson is at Muldoon's Pasties and Gifts telling us more about how they make this sweet treat. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Man, do I sure wish you were right here. This is incredible.
Me too.
This fudge looks so good. Joining me this morning is the co-owner, Peggy Crumble. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're not in the typical Muldoon's building that everybody thinks of out on 28. This
Correct.
is actually a new location.
It is, and we're really excited about it. And what we decided to do was try to cater a little bit to the local trade right downtown. It seemed like there was a need, folks were asking. So a good friend of ours bought this building, revamped it, and he was nice enough to let us go ahead and set up shop here. So we're just kind of doing our outlet for pasties and also fudge.
And so this is located where?
Right on Elm Avenue, right next to the only flashing light in Munising, or stoplight, I should say, in Munising. So
earlier, whenever I did my preview, I was sitting next to Bigfoot, and
Yes.
you're telling me that that's kind of Muldoon's things. Why is that? What is that about?
Well, it was a progress. We didn't intend to have it as one of our kind of key icons, but Animal Planet came to Munising. They were doing a piece on finding Bigfoot, and they kind of heard about the pasty, weren't familiar with it, decided to do a little segment at the shop making pasties, and then as a bonus, they took the pasties out looking for Bigfoot, and so it just kind of stuck.
Did it work? Did they find him?
No,
Oh.
but they were pretty sure they heard it. So we just brought it on board with us. It's just kind of been part of the package now.
Very cool. Well, talking of fudge now this morning, you guys make several different kinds. Kind of tell us what kind of flavors you guys make.
Well, gosh, we've got a good variety, and we keep expanding on our fudge selection. But we have the traditional chocolate and vanillas, but we also have some with the berries, and also, of course, you got to have nuts. So the most popular still is the chocolate, but
the classic.
Yes, it is it's just the classic choice. But right now we've expanded with quite a few new selections. So we ask people to come on down and see. You know, every day we're making fudge. So if they want to come down and just check out the new selections every week, we have them here at the new location. We're actually making fudge now. We moved the fudge operation from down there to this location.
So you're making a different kind of fudge every week, or the same kinds each week?
We are making standards, but then we're also expanding the profiles. So we're adding new selections like the root beer and
really?
Yeah.
Is it what? Explain the root beer. I can't even imagine what that would taste like.
It's actually like eating a root beer float.
You're kidding.
It's really, really tasty.
And
it's just a summer. Yeah, we'll have to. We will. I'll get some out.
All right. Well, right here in front of us, we've got caramel and a mint swirl.
And a Rocky Road.
Yeah, here's Rocky Road. I'm gonna have to. On point.
That's
so
one of my
good.
favorite.
I'm just gonna do a little sample tray right here. I'm just gonna. Anyway, what other flavors do you make? I mean, you have a whole variety.
Well, like I said, we have this selection here. You know, we've got the peanut butter, we've got amaretto, we've got raspberry chocolate, we've got a dark chocolate fudge, maple nut. Of course, that's a standard. The root beer's right there. We'll have to take that out and give you a shot at that. The Heath, we've got Butterfinger. I mean, it's a big profile.
And you're saying one batch is how many pounds?
So one batch equals 36 pounds. So this right here, this slab is 6 pounds.
Okay.
And so one batch that we make is actually 36 pounds of fudge.
Okay.
And we've been lucky enough to have a lot of the locals in different businesses that actually are supporting us and purchasing and selling our fudge in the area.
That's great.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Later in the hour, we're going to talk about what ingredients go in the fudge, and we have a vat back there full of it. So
yes.
we're going to pour it out and look at it.
You're going to get the true experience of fudge
true
making.
Experience. So thank you for being with us, Peggy.
You're welcome.
Stay with us. Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, Ansley. Oh, that looks really good. I don't know. Cassie, I think when we were looking at those samples, there was one swirl off on that mint one.
Oh.
I think the whole thing just needs to come here. So
I think
we're
so
just
too.
saving the shop.
Yeah.
You know? Think they'll buy that?
I hope so. Wouldn't that be great? It'd be a great part to the Thursday, even though we have a great forecast.
Welcome back on this Thursday morning. It's a candy that everybody here in the UP loves. It's just about. It's fudge. Ansley Watson this morning telling us more about National Fudge Days, how you go about creating fudge, and well, I don't think we need any help eating fudge. Good morning, Ansley.
No. Good morning. We do not need help eating fudge. Let me tell you, I've been doing that all morning. Joining me this morning is co-owners Donna and Peggy. Peggy Crumroll, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, this is our pleasure. We're just thrilled you guys came down this morning to experience this.
Yes. So this is one batch right here.
Correct,
Whole batch.
yes.
This is 36 pounds
Right,
of fudge.
of fudge.
Liquid, delicious fudge.
Yum.
So we're going to pour it out here. Donna made it earlier. Yeah. And we're going to see. Oh, I'm going to do
You're
it.
going to do
There we
the
go.
honors. This is going to be your batch.
So just set that down. And as we're doing this, kind of tell me what ingredients go into this.
Well, the basic three ingredients, of course, are always sugar, real butter, and milk. And then the fun begins. So you can add the chocolate, the nuts that you're going to try.
Is this good? Do I need to swirl it? Do a little?
You're doing great. This is perfect.
Is this how you guys do it? The professionals?
This is actually, you're making us proud right now.
Oh, thank
Look
you.
at. And then just set it
Okay.
right down maybe and just kind of shake a little bit so it settles. So you want it to be actually even and level in the pan.
Okay. Do you stick this in the fridge or something to cool, or you just let it?
We let it
cool
actually
during
cool
the
temp.
day?
Yep. And then if you want to do the honors, because she's taking this home with her, this
Are you
is her little
serious?
batch.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sure everybody's cheering right now.
Vicki, you'll be thrilled.
this-
Make sure you
this
leave
is
her
Heath
some.
bar?
Yes, this is Heath
So
bar.
I guess you can just add whatever to fudge, right? I mean, what kind of flavors do you guys make here?
We have so much fun with it. We can add just about anything, nuts, berries, local from the area, you know, whatever's in season always is a popular idea for us because folks come in looking for blueberries in July and
yeah.
raspberries, all that. So it's just whatever the fudge makers feel inspired to make that day, they make it. So that's why we always say come down and check because we have such a great variety all the time. It's really growing. And like I said, lots of the local businesses like Catching Fireflies, those folks come down and they load up on fudge and they're excited every time they come in. What's going on? What do we have on the shelves this week? So yeah, we just enjoy it. It's just a nice, happy, fun summer kind of treat that everybody enjoys. It goes great with pasties and fudge. What
I mean,
better
you guys
vacation?
are kind of known for pasties, but
Right.
you also make this amazing fudge as well.
And it really is starting to catch on. I mean, folks are really starting to identify with Grand Island Fudge and the area. So we're really
And you guys
blessed.
are making that fudge right here in a new location.
Yep, right here on Elm Avenue, 107. We moved all of the equipment down here, and we're doing it daily. So it's just gonna be a nice, addition to the business.
Now, peak season for tourism is coming up. Do you guys notice tourists coming in and having to buy that fudge?
Oh, that is like what they're gravitated towards immediately. Is right away. We do the fudge samples on the board, and then as we do that, we show them the different selections and the pasties, and they just walk out of here thrilled and happy as they can be.
Great. Well, Donna, Peggy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been a great time.
Thank you.
Reporting live in Munising, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.